Hi guys, I hope you are having a good day. I'm sorry I am not there today. There was a few complications with my son's procedures this over the weekend, and we have some more doctor's appointments we have to go to, and I have to get some training done. He's doing good. We are at home, if you're wondering. This is my classroom when I teach online, so you're seeing a little bit about my home life and when I'm not at school, what I do. So this is my classroom when I teach online. And I'm sorry if I use some of the language and some of the moves I do in class. It's just kind of how I am when I'm teaching online for the VIP kid and teaching to the students over in China. And so you'll probably see me using my hands, doing some of these things. It's just how I teach online. So today we're going to be working on a project like I promised you guys last week. Our project is creating a polygon using blocks. So on Google Classroom, there is a Google Doc with step-by-step instructions, kind of like in this video, and with pictures to go along. So if you're getting confused or you forget a step, you can go back and you can look at that, and that will help you. So what you'll need is you need a sheet of graph paper, and you're going to need pattern blocks. And these you probably remember from school, from elementary school. They're the different blocks, wooden blocks or plastic blocks that have all the different shapes. So for this project, you have to use one trapezoid, one rhombus, one parallelogram, and you have to use one triangle. To do this, you get to use and make any type of picture as long as it's school appropriate. I will be checking on your graph paper. So you could do something like this. You can do a boat, a fish, a star or a flower, many different things, as long as you are using those 4 requirements. Now, you're probably thinking, but those pictures have hexagons, and they also have squares. That is okay. That is fine. You can use those. When we break these up, we break our hexagon up. Our hexagon is 2 trapezoids together. I never thought I'd look at that. Our square is 2 triangles if you split it in half. So you will have 2 triangles. You've got to use your imagination. You've got to think above and beyond. So once you decide what you're going to make, trace it out. Trace it out. So this is a little bit what I did. I had enough of my blocks to make my whole picture, and then I traced it out in the black marker. Trace the outline. But if you don't have that, that's okay. If you do not have enough blocks, that is okay. You might have to share with your neighbors, but that's okay. What you can do is you can trace each and every single one of these shapes until you get your shape that you're trying to create. Once you have traced it out, the outline, the main thing, then you need to break them up into smaller bits. So like our hexagon, we can break it up into 2 trapezoids. Our trapezoid actually can be broken up into 3 triangles. It can be broken up into 3 different triangles. 3 triangles. So you can break them up and see them. Once you have broken up into smaller shapes, you need to find out what are your links. You need your links of your bases. You need to figure out what your heights are. And you can do that. That's why I'm using graph paper. You are using graph paper. For me, I took and said, every single one of these boxes on my graph paper is 1 centimeter. So when I was looking at my triangles, I counted how many boxes do I have going from the base all the way to the top. I said there were 3 centimeters total. 3 boxes. So I said my height of my triangle was 3 centimeters. My base of my triangle is 3 centimeters is what I used as well. So I went through and I did that for every single one of my shapes. I knew that my trapezoids, all my trapezoids, if I just used this, they were all the same. So I didn't have to find it. Didn't have to find my area for every single one of my trapezoids because they were all in the same shape. They were all in the same form. They were all the same size, if that makes sense. They were all equal. So I just had to find my height and my base for one of my trapezoids, one of my triangles, one of my parallelograms, one of my rhombuses, just for one of my rectangles. I have a rectangle on mine. So you just have to make sure you have enough information to find the areas of all of the shapes you've used. Once you do that, I need you to write either on the back of your graph paper or on a separate sheet. I had room on my actual paper to do this. Write down the formula that you're using as you find your areas for your different shapes. So for me, here I had 2 triangles. I found the base height and area for one triangle. After I did that, I took it and I know I had 2 triangles, 1, 2, in my shape, in my polygon, and times it by 2 to get my total amount. For my trapezoid, I had 3 trapezoids. I found what it was for one, multiplied it by 3 to get 72. Did that for my whole entire thing. And then, like I said, we're finding the area for the whole entire polygon. So once you have the area for each of your shapes, add them all up. And I wrote down here so I knew which ones I did. Polygon, triangle, trapezoids, rectangles, rhombuses. Wrote them all down, added them all up, and I found that my total area was 156.7 or 0.5 centimeters squared. Do you have to use every box as 1 centimeter? No. Every box could be 2 centimeters. It could be a foot. It could be an inch. Whatever measurement you want. You just have to be consistent. You can't say for the one shape it was by feet and the next shape was by inches. You cannot say one shape each one of your squares was 2 inches and then the next was 1 inch. You have to be consistent. Once you have done all of that, put away your blocks. You can color your picture if you want with colored pencils. Make sure that I can still see your measurements. And then turn it into the tray. After that, you can work on your homework. If you do not get this done today, that is okay. There will be enough time for you to work on it tomorrow as well. You do have homework today. Tomorrow you will get your study guide. And then our quiz will be on Thursday. If you do not finish, turn it into the sub at the end of class. And you will get to finish it tomorrow. So finished, turn it into the tray. Not finished, turn it into our sub. And then remember, our quiz is on Thursday. So I will go through these tonight and I will look over them. I will look over them Thursday night as well, or Tuesday night, I mean. And I will see where we need extra practice for when I come back on Wednesday. I should be back on Wednesday. And then we will go from there. We will have our review game on Wednesday and then our quiz on Thursday. Remember, Thursday is Pi Day. Yes, my favorite day, especially for math. And I'm asking you guys to bring a circle snack. No, nothing with nuts though. We have some peanut allergies, cashew allergies, so nothing with nuts. But you could bring in plain M&Ms. You could bring in small donuts. You could bring in lifesavers. Whatever you want, as long as they are small and round. and we can share them. You have enough to share with everyone. Cookies, cupcakes, whatever you want. I'll try and make sure that I bring something for everyone as well. And we can have a little party while we're taking our quiz. So, yeah, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me. I will email you back as soon as I can with all my doctor's appointments that we will be going to over the next couple of days. Tuesday, tomorrow, if you email me, it might take me a little longer because we are traveling to Cleveland tomorrow. And I will definitely be completely out of town. But I will do my best to email you back as soon as I can. So I hope you guys have a great day. You are very well behaved for our sub. I know you guys are awesome and you guys can do that. And I will see you on Wednesday. Look forward to the video for tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later.